I wanted to do a book review. I'm going to start doing some book reviews on life extension books that have been popular in the life extension subculture, a subculture many people don't even know exists, unfortunately. The first book that I'm going to be doing a review on is an excellent book, although it can be a bit hard to read if you're not into science or if you don't take the time to get like a Webster's Medical Dictionary and things like that and actually apply looking things up that you don't understand. I mean, you'll learn a lot from the book. It's called Life Extension, A Practical and Scientific Approach by Durk, Pearson, and Sandy Shaw. Now, the first thing that I want to point out is Durk Pearson and Sandy Shaw are basically responsible for taking supplementation out of the realm of bodybuilding and putting it into the realm of nootropics and everyday health. Prior to Durk and Sandy, basically the people you saw supplementing were people like the supplementation companies were people like Joe Weider and things like that. And the reason was primarily to get beefy. It wasn't to, increase mental focus, increase health. It wasn't health oriented. It was more physical, not even physically healthy, not health oriented either. It was more so bodybuilding oriented until Durk and Sandy came out and started showing that there's practical applications for things like L-arginine and various other supplements, obviously ascorbic acid and things of this nature. Now, what's great about this book is it really does break down the fact that aging is a multifaceted process. We don't understand it as well as we should because there hasn't been enough basic science invested in understanding the aging process. So they break down very clearly that it's multifaceted, that we don't understand everything, such as the genetic clock or the Hayflick limit or things like that. Plus, it's full of practical ways to make yourself healthier, such as taking your own blood pressure as a means of biofeedback to chillax. And it also has the different supplements and pharmaceuticals that they've used on themselves. Ultimately, the book is a breakdown of the experiment they have performed on themselves, the social implications, blah, 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 blah. But what's important to know is it breaks down every supplement and pharmaceutical that they use on themselves, and then it gives case studies of different people like Hollywood stars that don't get named and things of that nature in order to, how can I put this? In order to show that it does work not just on them, but on other people. Now, Durk and Sandy formulate for two companies that I'm aware of. The first one is Life Enhancement, and the second one is Life Extension, which is a company that Aubrey de Grey sits on the board of. It's very interesting. I would highly recommend people read it. I believe it's out of print, but it's not impossible to find.